Does it even look like I'm wearing foundation? Tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth. The way I'm talking about this product, you think I got paid to say this stuff? You'd think that Huda Beauty sent this to me for free. I mean, if you want to send me another one, Huda, like, that's okay too. I'm okay with that. That's fine by me. I ain't gonna complain. Hi guys, it's Ali. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, I have come barefaced today. I do have the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation to review for you guys today, as well as the Water Jelly Primer. So if you guys want to see how these products work together, how they work with my other makeup, how they sit, how they look, how they perform, then go ahead and keep on watching. So both of these products launched about 2 days ago, and I did manage to get the shade that I wanted to get. This shade is sold out in Boots here in the UK. I did not anticipate that it was going to do that, but it's gone. So if you are someone who wears 500G, you're going to have to look somewhere else because it's not going to be there. I don't know what to tell you. It's just not going to be there. It's not going to be there. With this foundation, I literally just went with what my shade would have been in the original Faux Filter foundation. To be honest, I did have that foundation when it released like 3 years ago. I didn't like it. I gave it away. I gave it to my sister. I did have 2 shades. I believe I had Nutmeg and I had the Mocha shade. But I just didn't like the foundation because it was scented and I couldn't get past the smell. I really don't like having smells like on my face constantly, involuntarily, you know, like it's not a perfume or anything like that, it's a foundation. I don't know why it's got to have a scent. So I am really hoping that this is fragrance free and it doesn't have the same smell as the original, because then I'm not going to use it. I'll tell you the truth, I'm not going to use it. And the same goes for the primer. I really hope that this is a scent-free product as well. Or if it does have a scent, it's not the same one as the first set of primer and foundation, because I just didn't like those. I don't know. And fun fact, it was actually one of my very first videos that I filmed for YouTube, was the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. I think I've pirated the video now, but I did film it. And it exists, and someone somewhere out there has seen it before, but you won't, because I'm not gonna unprivate it. Anyway, let's get into the prices. So the primer is £29 here in the UK, and the foundation retails for £32. They are slightly cheaper on the actual Huda Beauty website. I don't know why. I didn't question it. I just, you know, I always have a discount code. I don't play around. I don't mess around. So I just used my discount code and it pretty much equated to exactly the same as on the Huda Beauty website. So let's get straight into it. And we're going to go ahead and start with the primer. So I've held it up a couple of times now, but that is the packaging, well, from the outside. And I do really like that you can see it from inside the little box that it comes in. And if you had the original Faux Filter foundation, then you would be very used to this style of packaging as well, because it's pretty much identical. It's just that the foundations come obviously with whatever color foundation and a black cap. So I do really like this. From what I've read and from how the primer is described to be, I feel like it's going to be very similar to the Milk Hydro Grip. This is the Hydro Grip for anyone who doesn't know. This is an absolute classic for me. I use this every time I do my makeup. It is my favorite primer in the entire world. So what it says on the packaging is that it's supposed to give you an instant dewiness, smooth finish, and activated makeup grip. Do you see where the little links to the Hydro Grip come in? And it is called Water Jelly, so something that has water in the title is obviously supposed to be a hydrating product. So we're going to go ahead and try out the primer. So that is just what it looks like. There's the little pump, and I'm just going to pump a little bit onto my hand. Let's go for 2 pumps. Oh wow, okay, it is a lot more liquidy than the Hydro Grip, I will say that. The Hydro Grip feels more like a gel. This is a lot more liquid. And if I'm honest, you know what it kind of feels like? A hand sanitizer. Like, it pumps out like a gel, but then it sort of dissolves into this water-like texture. Okay, so far it doesn't feel like the Milk Hydro Grip just because of how liquidy it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do a pump on the back of my hand just so you guys can see what I'm talking about in terms of like the hand sanitizer type feel to it. So this is how the product looks when you pump it, but if I tilt my hand like that, it very swiftly dissolves down my arm and falls down. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same with the Hydro Grip. And as you guys can see, it is completely different. The Hydro Grip pretty much stays in place. That is the Hydro Grip here, as you guys can see. And here is the water jelly. Okay. Right now, personally, I'd say I prefer the Hydro Grip just because I prefer that consistency more. It's easier to work with because it's a lot less runny. The water jelly, you kind of have to work quickly, you know? You can't take your time with it. It's something that once you've pumped it, you need to put it on your face straight away, or just pump it directly onto your face and start smoothing it out because you'll just end up with liquid everywhere. But as far as the dewiness goes right now, I do feel like my face has been given a little splash of moisture, and I do really like the plumpness that I've got going on right now. My face pretty much feels how it does after I've used the Hydro Grip, so that is a positive sign because I do really like dewy makeup. You guys know that already. Why I bought a stick foundation then, I don't know, but we're here and we're gonna do it. So that's pretty much it for the primer. I don't think it's anything special really, especially since we already have the Hydro Grip out. This one, if you're someone who's like me, the consistency might bother you just because it's so liquidy. Oh, I forgot to say, this doesn't have a scent, and I'm so glad that it doesn't. I just couldn't stand the scent for the original. I don't know if I'm the only one, because I know a lot of people, one thing that they loved about the original primer and foundation is that it was scented. I just couldn't do it. It wasn't me, and I hated it. To be perfectly frank, I hated it. So this makes me optimistic that the foundation has no scent. Honestly, I don't believe that stick foundations or foundations in general should have a scent, but we're about to find out because it is foundation time. So this is what the packaging for the foundation looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do really like this. I think it is very sleek, very luxe feeling, and I'm just so here for it. And this is the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and twist it out all the way, just so you guys can see how much product we get. I've recently started doing this with eyebrow products, and I actually cannot believe how much product there is in there. It's like that much brow pencil when the actual pencil itself is like this long. I was shocked. I was in disbelief. So I was wondering how I was running out of the product so quickly, because I don't wear makeup all that often. I literally only wear it for YouTube. But I was just like, ciao. There's no way. I think the concept of the Faux Filter Stick Foundation is to have the same formula, the same sort of properties as the liquid foundation, but just in a more convenient format. So we are going to put that to the test. Like I said, however, I haven't used the Faux Filter liquid since 2017, so I can't compare the two because that product had to go. I couldn't keep it. It wasn't me. But this is supposed to be waterproof and buildable coverage. So we're going to see how the coverage is, and I will do a little bit of a wear test. I'm not going to wear it for the 10 hours that it says it lasts for, but I will just kind of let you guys know how it's holding up and things like that. So enough of my waffling. I always do this. I always start talking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just swipe. Look at that match. Sorry. Can you even see the foundation? Can you even see it on my face? That is... I forgot to do a back of the hand swatch, so we'll just say I did a face swatch. That is the colour, and this matches my skin tone absolutely perfectly. So I will just add some on here, and it glides like butter. Like butter. I'm gonna do half my face so you guys can see a comparison between the two sides, and I'm also gonna use a flat kabuki for this side as well, just so you guys can see how the product applies using different things, because when I do this side I'll use a damp beauty blender. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly shook right now. Slightly. Huda, what did you do? What did you do? Guys, if you look, it looks like my face is one tone. It's just that this side looks a lot more blurred out, airbrushed. Do you know what I mean? Like, it hides my imperfections, like the slight discoloration that I've got on my natural skin. Like, you can see it here on my cheeks. It's gone, and I've got this glow. What do you mean? So this is the side without the foundation, and this is the side with the foundation. Can we just... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on the other side. I'm gonna try and apply it in the exact same spots that I did before. There we go. Only this time around I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend out the product. I'm a little hype right now. I'm a little hype because I feel like I look radiant. I look like I'm glowing. I'm beaming, gleaming. I expected to be so meh about this product. I didn't feel like I was gonna have too much of an opinion. I was just gonna be like, it's a foundation. It is what it is. Move on with your life. But everything is giving me life right now. The shade match, like, hello, hello, hello. I think I'm gonna add another layer just to play around with the coverage and see how much we can build this up. But right now it is looking delicious, juicy, you know, scrumptious. And as for the application, as you guys saw, I did use both a kabuki brush and the beauty blender. Honestly, for me, they were pretty much the same, but I've kind of drifted more towards using kabuki brushes for my foundation these days, just because I found that I use my beauty blenders for a lot more now. So I do sort of like to reserve them for those things and those things only. And a kabuki brush, it's just so easy to use and easy to spread the foundation out. So I am going to build another layer up, and we're going to see all the tea on this foundation. I can't lie to you guys, I do feel like I might have a new favorite foundation. There's something about this foundation that just has me in awe. I think it's like butter, like, it literally, like, it said in the description that it like melts on your skin, and they weren't lying. Not a single lie was told. Listen, you guys, I need to relax. I need to relax. I need to take a minute and just relax, because I'm doing the most. The absolute most. So this is where we are with a little bit more coverage built up. I personally don't see all that much of a difference, because I don't really feel like I need a full coverage foundation anyway. I don't tend to wear full coverage because my skin usually does all right, but I look so juicy. You know what I mean? I look juicy. So this is where we are, and this is how the foundation is sitting. So far, I am so impressed with this foundation. I can't tell you, like, you know, you guys know that I don't lie on my channel. So my reaction right now is legit just how I feel. I'm not really into Huda Beauty products like that. As you guys can see on my channel, I don't review Huda Beauty products a lot when the palettes come out. I don't really buy them or anything like that. So I have no reason to sit here and lie to you. And the camera don't lie. The camera, look at me. Look at me. What do you mean? You guys, I am absolutely glowing right now. Glowing. But I have to go ahead and hop off camera to finish the rest of my makeup and see how this foundation interacts with the rest of my products. So hang tight and I'll be right back. So I've done the rest of my face now, and honestly I didn't have any issues with the foundation and any of my other products. If anyone wants to know the products that I did use in conjunction to the foundation, then go ahead and leave a comment down below and I'll just respond to you. But honestly, there were no issues whatsoever. And one thing that I am super cautious about is if the foundation settles into any of my creases. I do have some creasing that happens there. But as you guys can see, it's not really a major issue right now. So that I find super impressive. In terms of the products that I do use with the foundation, one thing that I will say to you guys, this foundation and the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, they work so well together. I don't know. It was like, I'm just so happy right now. You know when you buy a product and you feel like you've gotten your money's worth? That's how I feel right now. But I'm obviously going to do a little bit of a wear test and see how I get on with the foundation throughout the day. But as far as my first impressions go, this foundation literally blows the original Faux filter out of the water. There is no contest. I'm sorry if you love the Faux filter foundation, but coming from someone who absolutely hates that foundation to my absolute core, like in my very being, if there was a foundation, if I had to name a foundation, I would almost 100% every time say that foundation, solely because of the scent. And I feel like the scent sort of clouded my judgment on the rest of the foundation, because now I don't even remember what the coverage of the foundation was like, how it sat on my skin, if I liked the formula, any of that stuff I don't remember, just because the smell was so prominent. But this right here, it's definitely up there as one of my new favorites, if not my favorite foundation. The way I'm talking about this product, you think I got paid to say this stuff? You'd think that Huda Beauty sent this to me for free. I mean, if you want to send me another one, Huda, like, that's okay too. I'm okay with that. That's fine by me. I ain't gonna complain. But this is seriously amazing. I don't know if I'm hyping it up too much, but you've watched the video, you've seen the application, the choice is yours to make, you know. I'm just here to sort of help in any way that I can, give my honest opinion and things like that. So this is where I stand right now. At present, today, someday in October 2020, I love this foundation. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I am going to do a little bit of a wear test on this foundation. I will just give it a couple of hours and see how it holds up. I will come back and show you guys as well. I am going to go to the store, so I guess I can do sort of a transfer test with my face mask and see how much of the product sort of transfers. So if you guys do want to see all that stuff and see what it is looking like in a couple of hours, then go ahead and stay tuned. So I got back a little while ago. I've literally just been sat on my bed editing this exact video that you're watching right now. So we are going to have a little bit of a late upload tonight, but I haven't touched my face. I haven't changed any of the makeup. There were no retouches or anything like that. My face right now is literally how it's been since I left you guys a while ago. Like, one thing that I can kind of notice is that my cheeks and my forehead are slightly shinier than they were before. I do feel like the oils are like pulling through a little bit. But there's no like separation or anything like that. The foundation hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't traveled off my face or anything. It's still in the same places despite the fact that I was wearing a mask. And speaking of masks, this is what mine looks like. So as you guys can see, the foundation isn't transfer proof. I didn't expect it to be, if I'm completely honest. I didn't expect anything miraculous or anything like that. I'm not sure I care too much about how much foundation transfers onto a mask, because I don't wear a mask 24/7, because 9 times out of 10 I'm in my house. But some people care, so I thought that I'd include that in the video just so you can get a full rounded review. But yeah, as far as my opinion on the foundation, it pretty much hasn't changed. I do still really like this. I have worn this longer than I'd wear a foundation normally anyway, because I don't wear foundation or makeup for that matter outside of filming YouTube videos. When I sat down to film this video, it was around 12ish, 1 o'clock. So I have been wearing this foundation for about 6 hours or 6.5 hours because it is now 6:23 here in the UK. So I've worn it for a while, longer than 5 hours. So we're gonna say I wore it for 10 hours. That's okay. Nobody has to know. I'm not a mathematician, do you know what I mean? You know how it goes. If it's above 5, you round to 10. So I've been wearing it for a decent amount of time, and I think it wears really, really well. I do have some slight creasing here around my smile lines, which is weird because I feel like before I left to go to the shop, the crease was on this side, but now it's on this side, so I'm a little suspicious. Honestly, my general feeling about this foundation is that it is amazing. I absolutely love this foundation, but like I say with literally every product review, I'm not going to tell you where to spend your money. I just make the video to help you make your decisions. What you do at the end of the day, that's your business. I'm not involved. But if you don't jump on this wave and you don't know, that's not my fault. I tried to tell you. To summarize my thoughts and opinions on the products, the foundation, absolutely love. Don't feel like I need to say it again. I've been saying it throughout this entire video. The primer, it's a good primer. I don't like the consistency of it. I feel like it's far too runny to be able to work with it. It's very hand sanitizer-ish, and it turns into water in the palm of my hands, like it just dissolves. I don't know if that's something that people look for. Personally, I like a primer that I can have in my hand without it sort of disintegrating before my very eyes. I do, however, like how it feels once it's on the skin. And I do like the dewiness that it gives the skin, the glow, the bounce, the plumpness. It's just that application process makes it not really a product that I'll pick up again. I am interested to see if this foundation works just as well with my other primers, but that's something that I will sort of explore, and if I have any issues, I will update the comment section down below. That's pretty much all I have to say on these products. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you guys loved watching this video as much as I loved making it. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Share this video with your friends, family, dogs, cats, crocodiles, everyone that you can think of. Share the video, it helps my channel out a lot. Thank you guys once again for tuning into my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.